Hello and welcome to the Trinity Stamps YouTube channel. My name is Terry and today I am sharing this fun card that I created using the partial die cutting technique. So let's get started. So to start off my card, I am going to go ahead and start off with the coloring. I went ahead and stamped out the Trinity stamp set called Holiday Gnome Stacks and stamped that onto an alcohol-friendly cardstock. Then going in with a couple colors of alcohol markers, I am coloring the image in. And I know a lot of you guys wanted to see this part of the card making process, so I'm leaving this in, and I will speed up the process here and add some music. I hope you sit back and enjoy, but if you're not interested, I will leave a time down below so you can go ahead and forward it to that time. Okay, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I am back. So for the partial die cutting, you will need to use a die cutting machine with 2 cutting plates. I am showing my Big Shot machine for this demonstration. So the area that you want to partially cut will go underneath the 2 plates, and the area that you don't want to cut will hang off the plates. Then you will just run it through like normal. As you can see that the die cutting machine will only put pressure on the areas that's underneath the cutting plate. So that's the area that you will cut. And here, once I remove the coordinating dies, you could see that only part of the card panel is cut. So going in with my little scissors, I am just clipping off a section that I want to go ahead and detach off of the card panel. For the background panel, I am using one of my favorite background stamp. This one here is from Trinity Stamps called Retro Snowflakes Wrap background. And I love this background because it definitely gives a retro vintage vibe, and I'm all about that life right now. So I stamped that down onto craft color cardstock with a brown color ink. And I'm making sure to apply even pressure throughout my stamping platform. Okay, so now jumping back to our partial die cutting panel, I wanted to cut some openings on the area so that the retro wallpaper can show behind it. So here I'm going in with my craft knife and a ruler, and I'm just trimming off those edges and just pulling that apart. Here you could see the idea that I was going for. So I wanted the partial die cutting panel to go on top of the wallpaper background. And for the sentiment, I selected one of the sentiments from the stamp set, and I stamped that using a brown color ink onto the partial die cutting panel. I did have to do that a few times to make sure I got a good impression. Now going in with a white gel pen, I am adding highlights and details throughout the image. Okay, so now to adhere everything together, I popped on foam tape onto the partial die cutting panel, and I am going to pop this onto my wallpaper background panel. To make it easier to align the edges together or the corners together, I like putting the corners into my score buddy. And this way I could just push it against the side and it would adhere to the second panel very nicely. And then I just put some pressure and adhere that together. Then going in with liquid adhesive, I am adhering that onto a side folding card base. And that completes my card. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and please don't forget to hit the like button and follow the channel to get notified of all future videos. Okay, until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.